A group of retired veterans were having a meal together at a restaurant when they suddenly realized their only vehicle had been towed away by city authorities. Seeing the disappointed looks on his brothers' faces, Russell quickly took command of the group.
Bobby, Jose, follow him. We'll flank him and cut him off. You too. Let's go. Come on.
The moment the veterans received orders, they instantly snapped back into battlefield mode. One of them pretended to tie his shoe to stop the city tow truck, while the others flanked the driver from both sides, moving low and fast. They gave the driver a good beating and drove off with the truck. After making arrangements to cover up the incident, they ditched the vehicle and began wandering around town. After this encounter, they realized their skills were still sharp and figured they could use them to do something big.
We're wasting our time in that bar every night. We should be doing jobs, working protection, something like that. Make some money, get some juice while we're at it.
Wait, why work for someone else? A crew like this? You should rob a bank or something. I know a place.
Seeing Nick's confident expression, everyone began to feel tempted. Nick said he knew a security guard at a small bank. Soon that bank would be receiving $300,000 in cash. It was the perfect opportunity to show what they were capable of. They quickly gathered in an abandoned warehouse and recreated the bank's interior based on intel. Then they rehearsed the heist over and over again. Soon their teamwork was flawless. To ensure secrecy and safety, Russell gave strict orders. No one was allowed to act alone before the mission. But while the others were resting, one of the veterans, Jack, secretly snuck out for a walk. Unfortunately, he ran straight into Kurt. Turns out the tow truck driver, who escaped earlier, hadn't followed Russell's plan to stay quiet. While napping by the road, he got caught by the police. Trying to dodge blame, he immediately gave up Russell's crew to Kurt. Following the lead, Kurt staked out the warehouse and just happened to bump into Jack. Jack was taken to a small room, but Jack had been trained to resist interrogation. No matter what Kurt tried, Jack said nothing.
Jake, why don't you just tell us where he is? Why don't you shut your mouth and try that shit with me untied?
Look at you, All right.
Frustrated by Jack's defiance, Kurt untied him and even left a knife on the table. But the moment Jack attacked, Kurt took him down with a single move. Then he pinned Jack's hand to the table. This brutal tactic finally broke Jack's mental defenses. He confessed that he and Russell's team were planning to rob a small bank. Kurt was shocked. What started as a simple city ordinance case had uncovered a full-blown heist. Time was running out. Kurt didn't even have time to report it. He rushed straight to the abandoned warehouse to try and stop the robbery. But Russell, noticing Jack's disappearance, had already moved up the timeline.